Hi guys, welcome to the number 8 service going from Telford to Lowtown in Bridgnorth. So we're departing from Telford town centre and we're on our way to the market town of Bridgnorth by terminating at Lowtown. And I hope you enjoy the trip. And the bus we are travelling on is an ADL Enviro 200, which was an ex-Wensfield vehicle. And this was filmed back in 2021. And I hope you enjoy the journey. So, to the left of me is, of course, the cherry pink multi-storey car park. And then on the right-hand side would be the International Centre and also the car park for the Town Park and Wonderland. And so here we go. We're now leaving the lovely town of Telford as we head towards the picturesque town of Ironbridge, and then we'll head to the picturesque town of Bridgnorth. And as you know, this route goes by Ironbridge, and then it goes through Broseley, and then it goes over to Linley Green, down to Linley Brook, before ascending up into Nordley, and then we come to the Cross Lane Head, and then after the Cross Lane Head, we then head over towards Bridgnorth. So we'll go through the High Town and then we'll head towards the Low Town. So there's the exit there for Hollingswood. So we're taking the second exit, and this is going to take us to the dual carriageway. So we will go down the dual carriageway to head towards Madeley. Now, this number 8 service, Telford to Bridgnorth, was introduced back in 2018 to replace the former number 9 route from Telford to Wolverhampton via Ironbridge and Bridgnorth. The number 9 service still exists today, but only operates between Wolverhampton and Bridgnorth, with it interworking with the 436 service from Bridgnorth to Shrewsbury. And that is run from the Shrewsbury depot, but when it was Wolverhampton to Telford via Bridgnorth and Ironbridge, it was operated from the Telford depot, as the number 8 is operated from Telford. And of course, when Shrewsbury took over the number 9 service from Telford, Telford had the Shrewsbury stuff like the 113, 114, 115 and 116. And then after they had the former Easy Coach 101 service, which is the Bridgnorth local service. So anyway, we're now at the junction, so we'll be heading down onto the dual carriageway, and this is going to take us all the way to Madeley. And there's the exit there for the Stafford Park Industrial Estate. So our journey is about to start as we head all the way down towards Bridgnorth. So here we go. We're now going on to the dual carriageway as our journey will take us all the way towards Bridgnorth. Okay then guys, here we go. We're now going along the dual carriageway on the number 8 from Telford towards Bridgnorth via Madeley and Ironbridge. And I hope you all enjoy my channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And we have done really well so far. Yes, we have. So we're on our way towards Ironbridge via Madeley, and then we'll continue on to Bridgnorth. So I'll be on our way towards Bridgnorth once after we've gone through Ironbridge. And so the road we're on is the A442, the Queensway, and we'll be going past. So this junction coming up here is for Sturchley Service Station, which is the Shell petrol station, which is just off Holmer Farm Road and Sturchley Avenue, and also Housebuild 1. So we're going to carry on, and then we will split and go onto Brockton Way. So we will go onto the Brockton Way, which is the continuation of the A442, and then we will get off, and then we'll come to the Halesfield roundabout, joining onto the A4169, and then come to the Cuckoo Oak roundabout, and then go down Kemberton Road, and then we will hit the Madeley roundabout. Once we get to the Madeley roundabout, we will then go onto the High Street in Madeley, and then we will go by the Tesco's Superstore, which is just by Park Avenue. So anyway, we're just now going on to the Brockton Way now on the number 8, from Telford to Bridgnorth. And once we've gone past the Tesco's, we'll then head onto the Maddocks. Oh, well, not the Maddocks. So we will next head onto Park Street. So we'll go on to Park Street. So we will carry on our journey, and then we'll go on to the Ironbridge Road, which will be closer to the Lees Palm roundabout. Now, this is not to be confused with Lees Palm, which is just closer to the Clavely area. And then we will go down the B4373, the Ironbridge Road, and that is going to take us to descend into Ironbridge on the Madeley Road, also known as the Madeley Bank. And then we will arrive in the gorge town of Ironbridge. So we will head into the gorge town of Ironbridge. Now, I'm just going to take you a bit of a history of Madeley. So I'll tell you all about Madeley, since we'll be arriving at Madeley shortly. So we'll be arriving at Madeley. As you know, there's a Madeley in Staffordshire, which is near Newcastle-under-Lyme. And there's also a Madeley in Western Australia, which is a suburb of Perth in Perth in Australia. So there's Madeley in Western Australia, a suburb of Perth, Australia. Madeley in Staffordshire, which is near Newcastle-under-Lyme. But the one we're going to talk about is Madeley in Shropshire, which is a town now part of the new town of Telford. And Madeley is within the Telford area and is in a civil parish in the borough of Telford and Wrekin in Shropshire, England. And so we're coming towards Madeley right now on the number 8. So once we've gone through Madeley, we will then head down to Ironbridge. So once we get to Ironbridge, we will turn around at the Dale End car park, which is just by the Museum of Gorge. So we will go by the Museum of Gorge in Ironbridge. And then we will head back on ourselves to go back through Ironbridge again. We will go back through the High Street in Ironbridge, and instead of going back up the Madeley Bank, we will then continue to go straight ahead and go over that new bridge, the Jackville Bridge. So anyway, here we go. This is Madeley High Street. So we're now in Madeley High Street. Okay then, guys, here we are in Madeley High Street on the number 8, and we're going to go through Madeley High Street, and then we will continue on towards and once after Madeley High Street we will then continue on to Ironbridge. So I hope you're enjoying the journey so far here on this YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And please be sure to subscribe, and we have got more and more vlogs to come real soon here on the channel. So anyway, we're just now heading through Madeley High Street all the way towards Ironbridge. So then, guys, here we go. We are now going past the Tesco store in Madeley. So we're now at Madeley Tesco's, and we are going to be next heading towards Ironbridge. So we'll be on our way towards Ironbridge on the number 8, which is the Telford to Bridgnorth run. So we're on our way to Ironbridge, and once we get to Ironbridge, that will complete half the journey, and then we will head on towards Bridgnorth. So we'll be on our way to Bridgnorth. So please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And we have done really well so far, so let's continue with more vlogs And this is one of my favourite routes in Telford, the number 8 towards Bridgnorth. And also I do like the other one, the 113 and 114. So here we go. We are now on our way to Bridgnorth right now. So we're on our way to Bridgnorth. And once we get to Bridgnorth, that will complete our trip on the number 8. So we are now on our way towards, so we're on our way to Bridgnorth. So we'll be hitting the roundabout shortly. And so we'll be hitting the roundabout shortly. And then we will head, so here we go, we're now heading, so we're now heading for the roundabout. So here we are now at a roundabout, and we're now taking this exit. So we are now on our way to the town of Bridgnorth right now. So we're on our way to the town of Bridgnorth. And so just continue to enjoy all my vlogs that we have done on the series. So we've done great videos lately, so let's continue. Yesterday we did the 292 route from Kidderminster to Ludlow, and along with the 292S, which only operates the weekday term time, Kidderminster to Clibham Mortimer. So I'll let you know when I'll be doing more exciting videos that will come on the channel. So we are doing really well, so I'll let you know when I'll be doing more bus videos very soon. So here we go. We're now beginning to commence our descent into the gorge town of Ironbridge. So just about to make our descent into Ironbridge. So now going down into Ironbridge right now. Once we get to Ironbridge, we will that will complete our trip all the way from, most of the trip from Telford, and then we will head over to Bridgnorth via Broseley, or Broseley as it's known. So I'll just take you on an interesting facts about Ironbridge. So just bear with me and I'll reveal you what Ironbridge is. So Ironbridge is a large village in the borough of Telford and Wrekin in Shropshire, located on the bank of the River Severn, and it is at the heart of the Ironbridge Gorge. It lies in the civil parish of the Gorge, Ironbridge, with Ironbridge being developed beside, taking its name from the iconic the Iron Bridge itself, which is a 100-foot, 30 metres cast iron bridge that was built in 1779. And this is an amazing tourist destination, and this place will attract loads of different historical visitors who want to talk about this place, even though I go on about Telford quite a lot, because I talk about Telford a lot, because it's one of my favourite places. And of course you've got the Ironbridge Gorge Museums, and it's run by the Ironbridge Gorge Museum Trust, and it owns and operates 10 museums throughout the Ironbridge Gorge World Heritage Sites, and they collectively tell the story of the Industrial Revolution. The museums include the Bliss Hill Victorian Town, the Coalport China Museum, the Tar Tunnel, Jackfield Tile Museum, Broseley Pipeworks, the Ironbridge Toll House, the Museum of the Gorge, Coalbrookdale Museum of Iron, the Derby Houses, and the Ingenuity. And so all these places are all under the Ironbridge area. And of course Coalbrookdale, which is nearby, is a village in the Ironbridge Gorge area too, in Shropshire, England, and it is like closer to Ironbridge. It's just right next door. It's like a few metres away from the Ironbridge area. So there's the chip shop in Ironbridge. So welcome to Ironbridge. And the next destination will be, of course, Broseley. So our next destination will be Broseley. And Ironbridge, you've got connections provided here with the 96 service towards Shrewsbury. So there's the Ironbridge itself, just right there. So there's the River Severn, just right there. So the River Severn, and of course I've been to Ironbridge quite a lot, and I'm hoping to get. I might have a look at Ironbridge again real soon, because I like to have a look at this town again, because I know it's a very popular destination to be within the Telford and Wrekin area. So we're now arriving at Ironbridge itself on the number 8, and once we departed from Ironbridge, our next destination will be Broseley, and then it'll be on to Bridge North. And so here we go. We're now on our way towards the Bridge North area, just after Broseley. Now, of course, since we left Telford, I have to give you a bit of history of Telford. Of course, as we know, Telford today is a new town. It's named after Thomas Telford, the civil engineer. And Telford is also home to the large shopping centre where we started our journey from. And so here we go. We are now on our way to the Dale End car park on the number 8, which connects Telford and Bridge North. And once we get to Dale End, we will turn around and then we'll head in the direction heading in the direction towards Broseley. So there will be more and more vlogs to come on the channel real soon, and I'll let you know when there'll be. This week it'll possibly be the pilot videos, but however we will be resuming normal videos as soon as possible, so please bear with me on that. So anyway, here we are. We are now at Dale End. So we're now at the Dale End car park. Okay then, guys, here we go. We're departing from the Museum of Gorge car park, and we'll be on our way to go back on ourselves to head across the wharfage, and then we will continue on towards Bridge North via Broseley. So here we go. We're just about to depart from the wharfage, and we'll be from the Dale End car park, and we'll be on our way towards Bridge North. And I'll let you know when more and more vlogs will be coming here on the channel real soon. Now, I'm also planning to do the version of the number 8, which does the one trip towards the Oaklands, which is the Saturday-only service. But I'll let you know when that will happen as soon as possible, because I like to plan to do the one that goes towards the Grove area, which runs Saturday only. So I'll let you know when that will be happening. And so anyway, here we go. We're now on our way towards so we're on our way towards the so we're just going across the wharfage, and then we will head over towards the Broseley area. So we'll be on our way towards the Broseley area on the number 8. So there's the, so you'll see, so the Iron Bridge, so just gone past the iconic Iron Bridge. So we'll have, so the Iron Bridge itself will now be on our right hand side, as we're now focusing stuff that's on the left hand side of me, as you can see in my window. So on the window on my left hand side, as our journey continues all the way through Iron Bridge. And you'll see the Church of St Luke's here at Iron Bridge. So the Church of St Luke's will be on our, would be now on our left hand side. So the St Luke's Church will be on our left hand side, And our journey all the way towards Bridgnorth so we're still continuing on the journey to Bridgnorth. And once we get to Bridgnorth, our journey will then start to continue to head. Once we get to Bridgnorth, we'll terminate at the Low Town, and that will be the end of our lovely journey all the way from Telford. And this is one of my favourite routes, the number 8. And so here we go. We're now on our way. So anyway, here we are at the roundabout. So we're now going to take this. So we're now going to take the exit that will take us onto Waterloo Street. So we're now on Waterloo Street, which is the B4373, and that will take us towards the Jackfield Bridge. So I'll be coming towards the Jackfield Bridge next. So we'll go over the Jackfield Bridge, and then we will head into Jackfield area. So I'll take you on a bit of a talk about Jackfield now. So I'll talk to you about Jackfield. So Jackfield, which is coming up now. So I'll just talk to you about Jackfield. So this is Jackfield. Now Jackfield is is also known as the Tile Museum. Now this is a village in Shropshire, England, lying on the south bank of the River Severn in the Ironbridge Gorge, downstream from Ironbridge. And like many of the settlements in the area, it is notable for its place in the Industrial Revolution. So anyway, we're just crossing the River Severn right now. So just going over the bridge, the Jackfield Free Bridge, which spans the Severn, linking Jackfield with Ironbridge. So anyway, we just gone over the Jackfield Bridge right now. So we're gonna do so we've just done a left turn which goes towards the Tile Museum, and this is the Colford. So we're now going over on Colford, and so we're now in Colford area, and of course Lloyd's Head. So welcome to Jackfield. This is Jackfield, and and of course you'll also find down here at Jackfield is parts of an old railway track. So you have an old railway track sign, and of course there was an old semaphore signal that was here. There's not many semaphore signals left these days because they're all now thing of the past, because they're all gone electric. And that is really traditional to see some iconic semaphore signals. And so our journey's taking us all the way through Jackfield. So anyway, here's those iconic level crossing barriers which are right here. So these are the level crossing barriers, and there's the tracks, well, decommissioned tracks, I believe. This might have been an old railway line that used to come up here years ago. Okay then, we're just now climbing up the Calcutt's Road on the number 8, which will take us all the way up the slope, and this is going to take us up towards Broseley area. And once again, guys, I hope you enjoy my channel, Jez Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we have done really well so far, so here we go. We're now climbing up this steep hill, so this is a very steep hill. Climbing up, so we're going up until we reach the top, and once we've reached the top, we will then be turning left to go towards Broseley. So we'll be on our way towards Broseley. So we're on our way to Broseley right now on the number 8. So this is the run now, all the way to Broseley, and then after Broseley we will then head towards Bridgnorth. So I'll be on our way to Bridgnorth. So here we go. We're now climbing up as we head to the top, and once we get to the top, we will turn. So we will next be turning. So we'll be turning. So we'll be turning left to go up. So we'll be just going up right now. So here we go. So we're just about to climb up now, and once we've climbed up, we will then head so we'll next head towards Bridge North. So we'll next head to Bridge North. So here we go. We're now arriving into Broseley. So we're now on our way to Broseley right now. So here we go. We're on our way to Broseley. And once we get to Broseley, our journey will then be... So once we get to Broseley, that will be the term. So we'll be coming to our terminus in Broseley. And not terminus in Broseley, terminus in Bridge North. So here we are. We are now in Broseley. So this is Broseley. Now I'll just take you on an interesting... So I'll tell you some interesting facts about Broseley. So Broseley is a market town in Shropshire, England, with a population of 4,929 at the 2011 census, and an estimate of 5,122 in 2019. The River Severn flows to its north and east of the area, and with the first iron bridge in the world was built in 1779 across the Severn. So here we go. Our journey is now taking us through around the estate on the number 8. So we will next be heading towards Bridge North. So I'll be on our way to Bridge North next. Once we get to Bridge North, that will be the terminus of the route. So my apology for saying terminus at Broseley, I meant terminus at Bridge North. So here we go. We are now going around the... So we're now going around the Broseley area. And so we're just going around Broseley. And so this is the... So we're just going through... So we're just going through Broseley on the number 8. So this is Broseley, and once after Broseley we will then head. So here we go. We're just going through Broseley, and after Broseley we will then proceed towards... Then after Broseley, our journey will then proceed. Oh yeah. So after Broseley, our journey will then be continuing on to Bridge North. So we'll be on our way to Bridge North. So just continue to enjoy the videos of the channel. So we are still on the good stretch of route. So we're on the next leg of the journey as we head. So we're on the last. So we'll soon be coming to the last leg of the journey, the last stretch of route. So we have done really well so far. So we'll continue to do that. So here we go. We are now en route to Bridge North. So, but the first things first, we're going to go through the Broseley town area. So we'll go through the centre of Broseley, and then we will head. So we'll head through the centre of Broseley, and then after the centre of Broseley, we will then head. So we'll go through the centre of Broseley, and then after the centre of Broseley, we will then head to Bridge North. So we'll be on our way to Bridge North. So we have done really well so far here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And so here we go. We are now on our way through Broseley. So let's continue, guys. We have done really well. Let's continue even more with more and more exciting vlogs that will be coming on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So once again, guys, welcome to Broseley Town Centre. So we haven't got long left to go until we approach towards the centre of Bridge North. So we just got to do Broseley area, and then we will go through Linley Green and Linley Brook, and then we will head through Nordley, and then we will arrive in towards Bridge North. So I'll let you know when I'll be doing another version of this, and this will be when it's the Saturday version, which goes towards the Grove in Bridge North, where we'll interwork our trips on with the 101 route. So I'll be interworking some of our trips on with the 101. Okay then, guys. Here we are in Broseley right now on the number 8. So this is Broseley. And we are nearly going to do the last leg of the journey as we head all the way towards Bridge North. So Broseley will soon be the last leg of the journey. So we have done really well so far here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So we are going to be heading. So we're going to do a loop around Broseley before heading. So we'll be doing a loop around Broseley, and then we will be heading. So we'll be doing a loop around Broseley, and then we'll be heading. So we'll be going on. So we'll be doing a loop around Broseley before heading back on ourselves to then head on towards Bridge North. So we have done really extremely well. So let's continue with more and more vlogs here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures has done really well so far. So here we go. We are now on our way so we're on our way to Bridge North. So we'll be on our way to Bridge North next. On our way to Bridge North. And of course, Bridge North is one of my favourite towns to be. It is also one of my favourite market towns. I like the market town of Bridge North, especially with it being market day on a Saturday. And so I do like my Bridge North market day. So we will continue with more and more vlogs to come here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go. We are now going around. So we're now going round on the. Number 8. So once we've gone through. Broseley, we will then head to Bridge North. So we'll be heading to Bridge North. So we have done extremely well. So we'll continue with more vlogs real soon. So Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures has done really well. Now, when this route was the number 9, the regular vehicles that appeared on here were the larger ones, like the Pulsars and the and also the Plaxton Centro VDLs, and also street lights have made appearance on this route when this was the 9, and of course there's been cadets commanders on. back in the day, in case you didn't remember the commanders being over Telford. Now, Telford don't have any commanders anymore. The only commanders that do come to Telford are the select ones. The select bus services ones, which does the 96 from Telford to Shrewsbury. So we are just doing the last leg of the journey, nearly. So we're just about to do the last leg of the journey. And then we will head into Bridgnorth Lowtown. So we'll be on our way towards Bridgnorth Lowtown, and then that will complete our journey. We will be doing the Oaklands version real soon, so we'll do the Oaklands one in the not too distant future, and I'll let you know when I do the Oaklands one to complete the channel, and then we'll get ready for new future video projects that will be joining on the channel. So I'll let you know when I'll be doing more and more vlogs. So we have done extremely well, so let's continue with more vlogs. And so here we go. So I'll let you know when more videos will come, so I'm just gonna let you know when I'll be getting more vlogs. And so anyway, shout out to Black Country Traveller who enjoys watching my videos. You should check out this route from Telford to Bridgnorth, and also to Joe Mercedes as well. And it's been a pleasure that I requested you to do the service 296 from Worcester to Bewdley, and also Bewdley to Worcester, and also next and I did mention the 15 route to you, so I'll let you know I'll let you know for any future videos that will come on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Okay then guys, we are just now going down through Duke Street on the number 8, and this will take us back into Broseley High Street, and then we will head on towards Bridgnorth. And then we will be terminating in Bridgnorth. So I just hope that you've enjoyed this video so far, all the way from I hope that you enjoyed the video so far, all the way from Telford. And we're just about to do the last leg of the journey. So we're just about to do our last leg of the journey before we head to Bridgnorth. And once we terminate at Bridgnorth, that will be the end of our number 8 trip. And we will be doing the trip to the Grove version, which will be the Saturday one, real soon. And we'll do quite a few future vlogs that will be added on the channel in the not too distant future. So we're just about to do the last stretch of the route. So I'm just now on our last stretch of the route, and then we will terminate at Bridgnorth. So Bridgnorth will be our final destination on the number 8. So we'll be terminating at Bridgnorth, and then we'll go down to Lowtown. And once we get to Lowtown, that will be the end of our trip. So Lowtown will be our final destination. So we'll be finishing our journey at Lowtown, and then we will do the Oaklands version at another time. And so just keep your eyes peeled. So here we go, we're on our way to our final destination, which will be, of course, Bridgnorth. So Bridgnorth will be our final destination once again, and that will be it. So anyway, here we go. So we're now on our way to Bridgnorth, so we'll be terminating at Bridgnorth. So just continue the last. So we're just about to do our last leg of the journey, as we now head all the way to Bridgnorth. And so here we go. So here we go. So we're now on our way towards Bridgnorth now. So here we go. Here we go. We're now ready to. So here we go. Just about to depart from our final destination. So Bridgnorth, not far now. So just enjoy the remainder of the journey. Okay then guys, we are now going down on the number 8 route between Broseley and Bridgnorth, and there's the sign there for Muchwen Lock, the B4376. So we're now on our way down towards Bridgnorth now. So we just left Broseley and the Telford area, and we're just now heading down towards Bridgnorth. So here we go. So we just left. So we left Telford area, and we're now on our way towards Bridgnorth. And there's the national grid, which is just right towards the left of me. So that's the national grid just right there. And we're now on our way down towards Bridgnorth. And this follows the number 8 all the way towards Bridgnorth. So the first place we'll be coming up to is, of course, Linley Green. So there's a sign for Linley Green coming up, and so Linley Green's coming up on the number 8 corridor all the way towards Bridgnorth. And when it was the number 9, it used to change the destination towards Wolverhampton, because the number 9 used to continue beyond Bridgnorth to Wolverhampton, but it just runs Bridgnorth to Wolverhampton now because it interworks with the 436 from Shrewsbury. So anyway, here we go. Down, and here's a sign, Linley Green. So this is Linley Green coming up now. So we're now coming up to, so we're now in Linley Green. So this is Linley Green. So Linley Green now, and we're now coming down this slope, and there's an Optare Solo SR operated by Riva Midlands North Telford on the 8 towards Telford. So there it is, 8 towards Telford. And as you know, the 80s work by a variety of different vehicles: Optare Solos, Optare Solo SRs, and of course ADL Enviro 200s, and you do occasionally have the Pulsars on. And there's Linley Brook sign. So this is Linley Brook now. So anyway, we're now coming up to Linley Brook, and we've just gone past this turn off point for the Smithies, and so the number 8's on its way towards Telford now, and that is a very good route, the number 8, between Telford and Bridgnorth. So here we go. Coming up now, we have the national grid again. So we have the national grid again, as you can tell right here. So this is the national grid, and a small part of the national grid, and we're now on our way into, so we're now on our way towards Bridgnorth, and once, and then when we go through Bridgnorth, we will then complete the journey at Bridgnorth. So here we are. So we're now at 30 miles an hour, so we're now reducing to 30 miles an hour, and so this is 30 miles an hour now. So there'll be another sign coming up in a minute called Cross Lane Head. So the Cross Lane Head's coming up, and there's a barn over there. So Bridgnorth is not far away now, so we're not far away from Bridgnorth. And so as you can see coming up, you'll have a farmyard there. So there's a farm with a silo attached to it, and that's the silo there. And so anyway, here we are coming towards Cross Lane Head. So we're coming up to Cross Lane Head. So Cross Lane Head is coming up. So there's a sign there to Astley Abbots, and of course Colmore Green. And as you know, Bridgnorth is served by the 8 from Telford, and also the 113 and 114 from Telford via Shifnal, and also the Saturday only 115 and 116 from Weston Heath. Also the 436 from Shrewsbury and the number 9 from Wolverhampton. Those services are operated by Arriva. Then of course you've got the select bus services 809 that goes to Rodbaston, and of course you've got the Diamond Bus 125 that comes from Stourbridge via Kidderminster. And of course Arriva do run a Kidderminster service from Bridgnorth, and that's the 297 via Arveley. And so anyway, here we are coming towards the Cross Lane Head on the so this is Cross Lane Head on the number 8 corridor. So we're not going to be far away from Bridgnorth now. So here's a sign, Cross Lane Head, and I hope you enjoyed this video all the way from Telford, and we'll be on our way now into Bridgnorth. So you'll see the buildings of Bridgnorth right in front, so it'll be down there in the distance. And so anyway, here we go. Now on the approach to Bridgnorth. So this is Bridgnorth. So over there beyond those trees you'll see St Mary's Church, which is the church with the green dome at Bridgnorth. So that's St Mary's Church, and of course you've got Bridgnorth Castle, and Bridgnorth Castle is also known as a ruin. So it's also known as a ruin. And just coming up, so coming up next in front, you will see St Leonard's Church. So that is St Leonard's. Okay then guys, we are now leaving the High Town, and we're on our way down to Low Town. So we're just about to do the last stretch of the route now as we head down towards Low Town, and then that will complete the journey on the number 8. So what I'd like to say to you all is hope you enjoyed the video, and remember guys, look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you real soon for more Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures fun. So we have done really well, so we will continue with even more exciting videos in a not too distant future. And it's been a great journey, so we have done really well, and we'll continue to maintain that. So we'll continue to maintain more exciting videos in the coming weeks and months. So I'll let you know when more videos will be on the horizon. So we're just on our way to our final destination, which will be the Lowtown in Bridgnorth, and that will complete our amazing trip on the number 8. So we'll be terminating at Lowtown. So here we go. We're just about to do the last leg of the journey, all the way into the Lowtown. And once we arrive at Lowtown, that will be the completion of the trip. So we're now on our way to the last. So just now doing the last stretch of the route. So anyway, there's the footbridge that gains access to the Severn Valley Railway Station here at Bridgnorth, and that's for the services towards Kidderminster. And so here we are, just now doing the last leg of the journey on the number 8. So here we are, we're now down at Lowtown. So just now arriving at Lowtown in Bridgnorth. And so this is the Lowtown area in Bridgnorth now. And so we're just now going down towards the Lowtown. So we're just going down towards Lowtown. So here we are. We are now arriving at Lowtown. So welcome to Lowtown. And so this is Lowtown in Bridgnorth. And once we get to Lowtown, so we'll be just now arriving at Lowtown in Bridgnorth, and that will be the end of our trip now. So that will be it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe for more exciting vlogs that will be here on the channel in the not too distant future. So this is Lowtown Bridgnorth. So welcome to Lowtown. And so here we are at Lowtown. There's the clock tower, and we will be just turning. So we'll be just turning left. Sorry. So we'll be turning left. So here we are in Lowtown. So welcome to Lowtown. So this is Lowtown. So welcome to Lowtown. So we're now at Lowtown in Bridgnorth. So let's turn. So we'll do a left. So here we are. That's it. End of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.